as my head is bent. You dig it?
Theme song, y'all. I love that song. So I had to come out to that. My name is Lynesha McElveen. Welcome out this evening to Ballin on a Budget. I want to give you a startling statistic. 60% of all college students return home to live with their parents after college. I heard somebody say, whew. Yeah. Okay, so what about if you weren't a college student? What if you had finished graduate school, got your master's degree, thought you were gonna make all this money, and then you had to go back home and live with your mama? That was my story, okay? So I'm here tonight to teach you some skills and strategies so that you don't have to go back home and live with your mama when you finish. Okay, we're gonna talk about a couple of different areas tonight. We're gonna talk about goal setting, credit building, budgeting, and most importantly, how to get that money. Okay, before we get started, there's a couple of different terms that I want to go over that I'm going to be using throughout the presentation. The first one is ballin'. There's a couple of different definitions I came up with my own, and it's basically just being able to afford what you want. Okay, to me, ballin' is you can go where you want, when you want, buy what you want, and you still have money in the bank. Next, recessionista, or for the gentlemen, recessionisto. And that's a person that's able to remain stylish even when the economy goes up or whether it goes down. They can still stay in style. Next, I have bargainista, or bargainisto, which is a person who's able to find a bargain or save money on almost anything. That's something that I call myself. Next, there's an IRA, which is individual retirement accounts. These are accounts that are very important for you to start, and you set money in them and you're able to draw it out after age 62 and a half without any penalty. And basically this is you putting money up for your future. I know right now at 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, a lot of you all are not thinking about your future, but I promise you, as sure as you're sitting here, if you live long enough, it's coming. So you want to make sure that you're setting aside money, you're putting money into those IRA accounts for your future. And then finally, REAL plans, and this is an acronym I actually created, and it stands for Realistic Expectations About Life. And the point of this is, I found that when I graduated myself, you know, a lot of times in college I had people sending me money and doing things for me because they were so excited I was in college. And when I graduated and I had to live off the income that I had, it was like reality set in. And I didn't necessarily have realistic expectations based on the income that I was earning. So it's very important that you develop those. Okay, let's talk about what's important to you. I need to get some crowd participation here. Let's talk about some things that are important to us. What are some things that are important to us?
Health. Education.
Education.
Health.
Health.
Family.
Family. Career, happiness. Anything else? Shelter. Okay. Clothes. Okay. Y'all talking my language. It's my belief that most things are going to fall into one of three categories. And that's either going to be health, relationships, or lifestyle. And from what you all named, most of the things fall into those categories. I think someone said clothes last, that falls under lifestyle. Someone said health, actually. Family falls under relationships. So most of the things that are important in life, they're going to fall under those categories. And the reason why I mention those, it's important that when you set goals, that you can link your goals to something. It's one thing for you to set a goal and say, you know, I want to graduate and I want to make this certain income. But what does that income mean for you? What are you able to do when you make that income? Are you able to buy the car you want? Are you able to take care of your family? Are you able to spend more time with your family because of the income you make? Okay? So it's important when you're setting your goals to know that they link to something. Okay?